Hi everyone, this is Tae. Let's do upper body and then core workout on the reformer today. I'm using blue spring only on balance body reformer, and then I have a long box on the carriage, and then let's start. We're gonna come up for kneeling on the box, 4-point kneeling. Hands underneath your shoulder and then your knees underneath your hips. Neutral spine, neutral neck. We're gazing down, head is lifted. Pulling your navel in. And then here, let's extend our right leg back behind you. Point to your toe. Lift your thigh bone up, slightly lower the right hip down. Your hip is nice and square. Thinking you reach your thigh bone up to the sky, engage your glute. And then reach your ankles away from your pelvis. And then find your right hand is heavy. Bring your left hand forward. Reach your fingertips further away from your spine. Lengthen your fingers to back toes, pulling your low belly dry in. And then we are holding here for 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, lower the hand down, knee down, cat-cow stretch. Inhale, lift your eyes up, tail up, drop the belly. Exhale, palm push down, round your spine, reach your upper back to the sky. Inhale, lift. Exhale, we round. One more. Tuck your tail under, round your spine, look down between your thigh, and then come back to neutral spine. Bring your left leg back behind you, point your toe. Engage your quad and glute, pulling your belly away from your shirt. And then we're looking down, but engage your back muscle to lift your right hand up. Lengthen through your spine, hold for 8, 7. We never hold our breath. Deep breath, inhale into your nose, exhale through the mouth. 3, 2, lower the hand down, knee down. One more cat-cow, inhale, lift, eyes up, tail up. Exhale, round your spine. And then we release. Lower your foot down, and the other foot down, then lower your hips down. And then here, bring your hands in front of your chest, chest against your thumb, pulling your navel, lift your chest. And then let's do rotation. Deep breathe, inhale, we rotate to the right. And then we come back to center. Inhale, bring it to the left. Your hip bone's not moving. And then we come back to center. Now move your hands behind your head. Open your elbows wide, back of your head against your hands, pulling your navel. And then inhale, we rotate, picks up the sit bone, anchoring down equal amount, left and right on the box. And then we come back to center. Inhale, we rotate to the left, grow tall. And then we bring it to the center, and then we release. Great, everybody, grab your straps. Small loops for hug a tree, fingertips towards each other. Inhale, let's open our arms to the side. Still, you should see your hands with your side of your eyes. Exhale, we pull. So that means your hand doesn't go further than your shoulder like this. So we pause right front of your shoulder, and then we close. Rib cage is right above your pelvis. Bottom rib is heavy into your hip bone, pulling your navel. Activating our chest muscle, gaze forward to relax your neck. Great, everyone. We have 4 more. 3. As we open, you still push into the strap. Nice control, everybody. One more. Hug and hold. Let's serve our tray. Bend your elbow, palms facing up. Inhale. Exhale, we extend. And then we bend. Working for your bicep. Push. and then we pull. As we reach forward, your navel in. Can we lift our pinky finger up, lower your thumb down, make a flat palm. And then we're gonna add on upper, open to the side, close, and then we bend. Again, reach forward, open, close, and bend. One more. Inhale, open, exhale, and then close. Great. Lower your left strap down, and then we switch our strap with your hand, bigger grip. Palms facing down, arms forward. Let's rotate. Inhale, we rotate to the right, grow tall. Reach your left fingertips further forward, shoulders level. Exhale, we pull forward and come back to center. Again, inhale, rotate. Exhale, we come back to center. Use your oblique wave. 3, 2, 1 more. And then we lower the hands down. Turn to the right and then dangle your feet down. Grab a strap with your 2 hands. Rotation, deep breathe, inhale. Exhale, rotate towards the foot bar, grow tall. And then we come back. Inhale back to the center. Thinking you're lengthening the left side oblique as we twist. Eyes following your hands. 2. 1 more. And then we lower the hands down. Let's turn around facing to the foot bar one more time, and then grab your left hand, bigger grip. Palms facing down, shoulders level, pulling your navel. Inhale, rotate to the left, grow tall, and then we pull. Again. 2 sit bones anchoring down equal amount. Wave 3, 2, 1 more. And then lower the hand down. Let's turn around facing the other way for the rotation. Elbows wide, front of your chest. Inhale. We slightly rotate facing to the other riser first, and then we rotate to the foot bar for longer range of motion. Shoulders level, hips not moving. Ideally, your knees still facing forward. Lengthen your oblique. 2, 1 more. And then we release. Lower your strap down to the handle. Let's lie on our belly, facing to the foot bar. Engage your glute by lift your thigh bone slightly up, toes pointing up. Support your torso by the box, and then your fingertips pointing slightly forward, elbows wide. Slightly lower your elbows, and then deep breathe, inhale. Push your pubic bone down. As we exhale, we push, and then we catch. Little jump. Push, and then catch right before touch the stopper. Pulling your navel in, neck is neutral, head is lifted, but gaze down. Working for your chest muscle, working for your shoulders. We lift our heart rate up a little bit. And then I'm trying to bring my hands at top of the foot bar and then minimize the pressure on your wrist. Exhale to push, inhale, catch. We have 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, one more. Close the carriage all the way in. Now lower your right elbows down and then left hand back behind your low back. For tricep, your fingertips straight forward. Inhale. Exhale, we push and pull. Press and pull. Hand front of your shoulder, we are working for our triceps. So when you bend, elbows pulling down, so shoulder can be nice and flat and even. We have a 3, 1 more. Close the carriage all the way in, and then we switch your hand. Left hand on front of your shoulder, right hand behind your low back, left elbows pointing down. Inhale, exhale, we push and pull. Your thigh bones lifted, engage your glute. Make sure that your left shoulder is not popping up. Pulling your elbow down. Feel your triceps engaged. Exhale to push. Inhale in. We have a 5. Nice and strong, everybody. 3 more. 2. 1 more. Close the carriage all the way in. Swan, both hands in front of your shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, we push. We lift our chest up, gaze forward. Point to your toes back. Lower the shoulders down. Lower your chest down. Close the carriage in. 1 more push. Lift your chest. Hold. Armpit pulling down. Pubic bone, hip bone down. Navel in and up. And then lower the chest down, close the carriage all the way in. Okay, slowly come down from your box. And then let's sit on the box facing back of the reformer. We grab a small roof for chest expansion. Bring your hands back, palms back, and then your arms by your hips. Pulling your rib cages down. Inhale. Exhale, we push back. And then we bring it forward. We reach back. Open your collarbone. Open your chest. Relax your neck. Palm push back. Use your triceps. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. We have a 4. 3, 2, 1 more. Push your palm back and hold. Let head turn to the left, center, to the right, center. Release your arm. We push back and hold. Head turn to the right, center, left, center. Release your arm. 4 more. Just chest expansion for 3, 2, and 1. Then we release. Roll the shoulders and the other way. Palms facing each other. Deep breath, inhale. Exhale, we open to the side. And then we bring it forward halfway. Again, we open. We are pulling the strap with the back of our shoulders. And then we come back. And forward. We have a 4, 3, 2, 1 more. And then we release. Lower your hands down. Roll the shoulders. And then the other way. Cross the straps. Bend your elbows, palms facing up, and then your elbows right front of your side rib cages. And then we're pulling your navel, bird wing. Engage your underarmpit muscle, exhale wheel, open, and then we come back to parallel. Stick your elbows to your side body as close as you can. Upper body stick into your side ribs. Our rotator cuffs working. Exhale to pull. Inhale, bring it forward. 4 more. 3. 2. 1 more. And then we release, uncross the strap. Alright everybody, that was a quick upper body workout today. I hope you enjoyed this video and then I'll see you next time.